And welcome everyone, Lionheart here, and today we begin Balin's expedition, the quest for Moria, in the Lord of the Rings conversion mod, Realms in Exile for Crusader Kings 3. Now I have actually tried starting this series a few times this week, and unfortunately I've suffered tech issues, crashes. Fingers crossed this all works. If it does, and this episode has made it to YouTube, please do leave a rating if you enjoy the content. Leave a like. If you don't enjoy it, feel free to leave a dislike. That is a-okay. And leave a comment. Tell me your favorite character in the Lord of the Rings universe. That would be fabulous. We're, of course, streaming and recording this at the same time. So if you want to tune into this series live, feel free to check out the Twitch channel. And if not, sit back, relax, and enjoy the edited video over on YouTube. You will notice as well, we are hearing the bass Crusader Kings 3 soundtrack. By default, the mod actually brings in the full, beautiful Lord of the Rings, and I think some tracks from The Hobbit as well, which is super immersive, but also super duper copyrighted, which isn't that friendly for me as a content creator. So I think I've managed to safely mod in the base game music. If for whatever reason that stops working at some point, then we'll just have to carry on without any music, in which case I would recommend listening to this with the Lord of the Rings soundtrack on like 30% in the background or something like that. But it should be fine as is. But without further ado, let's begin our adventure. We're going to hit new game. We're going to choose the Over Misty Mountains Cold bookmark. And we're going to choose, as far as I'm aware, the only character in the mod that has a very hard rated start, which is Balin, son of Fundin, High Lord of Balin's expedition. So, against the wishes of his king and liege lord, Balin set out to reclaim the ancient Dwarven realm of Moria. While initially seeing great success, the expedition seemed in the last several years to have become cursed. Parties go missing in the depths of the Misty Mountains, miners' corpses turn up lacerated, and new colonists from Erebor have slowed to a trickle. And it is rumoured that in the depths lurk goblins waiting for the expedition to misstep. Seeking guidance, Balin plans to gaze into the depths of the Mirrormere, in the hopes of receiving a sign of what he might do to avert the slow death of his colony. Let our adventure in Middle-earth begin. The struggle for Moria, which is a really cool feature that they've added in for Balin and for a few of the goblins and orcs that roam around that are also part of the struggle area. Though the dwarves knew it not, a darkness lurked beneath the deepest depths of Khazad-dùm, a Balrog of Morgoth. Historically awakened in the Third Age, 1980, by the delving of the Longbeards from Mithril under Durin VI. It slew the Dwarf King and was thereafter known as Durin's Bane. Struggle for Moria depicts the relationship of the Balrog of Moria with the inhabitants of the Great Mountain Kingdom. All who try to control the mountain must contend with the various moods of the demon unless it is slain or otherwise handled. We shall cleanse it from these hallowed halls by Mahal. So here we are, and if you've not seen this glorious map before, there it is. And it's not just Middle-earth. They go to the far southern areas of Harad and beyond. You've also got a little bit of Valinor as well. There's a few playable areas there. I think is the world, Tolkien's world, called, is it Eru? Is that the name for Tolkien's world that he created? I forget. But yeah, there we go. You've got Gondor, Mordor, Riddermark. The hope and aim with this is Arda. Ah, of course. Arda is the name of it. What's Eru? Am I thinking, is that Game of Thrones? Am I thinking of a different fantasy world? Eru Iluvatar is the god. Ah, right. Close enough. But let me just do that button, because then we take away the UI. Let's have a look at all these beautiful custom models. We've got Minas Tirith, obviously. City of Kings. Minas Ithil, before it falls to shadow. I wonder if there is an option as Mordor to throw it into shadow and change the model on the map to one of darkness. You've got, obviously, the Black Gate. The sky gets darker over here as well. Barad-dûr. I wonder if they'd be able to add in an eye of Sauron as well. That'd be kind of cool. Have I got a camera mod? Nope, no camera mod. I'm just I'm holding down the right mouse button and just moving my mouse around. You got the High Fells, Dead Marshes, Lands and plains of Rohan, Edoras. And of course, everybody's favourite Last Stand, Helm's Deep. Isengard. I wouldn't mind doing an Isengard run at some point because Saruman's got a load of cool events to do. You have Lothlorien. Dol Guldur. Dale and the Lonely Mountain. Edelbord. There's Gundabad modelled on the map as well. Loads of other places as well. But just a few. So we'll come back with the UI on. Got the Shire, and you've got all this land in between is called the Wilderness, which actually I hadn't realised until today. Its ruler, even though you can't interact with it, its ruler is Tom Bombadil, or Tom Bombadil rather, which I think is really cool. Tom Bombadil is the ruler of the wildlands, so a nice little nod there. All these lands, they can be colonized over time. There's a lot of them. I think it would take a very long time to set up. In fact, I didn't actually go through and check out the game rules. I haven't changed any of them. I've left them all on their defaults, which is like law friendly, basically law friendly colonization. Yeah, it's unshattered, so it's not going to. It's going to remain intact. Steward's Reckoning, Sindarin, Armored Sauron appearance, the Golden King script, Elven expansion is limited. Elven conversion slow. Mithril restriction is set to Khazad-dùm only. Lord of the Rings, female beards, short dwarf beards. So yeah, you can change the beards on your female dwarves if you want to before you start a campaign. Major news events will be sent to announce developments in Middle Earth. Patronage of Gil-galad, you can set that in there. The Rudar borders, all law friendly. So yeah, we've left everything on default there, which is a-okay. A great big bushy beard. Right, before we get started with Balin, we're going to do a couple of things. First off, we're going to take a look at the Struggle for Moria mechanic. We're currently in the Wandering phase, which is the Balrog is awake, but has no aims to its actions. It is as calm as it's likely to get while being awake, and will not actively pursue those who remain out of its way. However, if it comes across somebody in its domain, it will respond. That's our current phase. It is then can either transition into the dormant phase or the active phase. Dormant is what we want to ideally keep the Balrog in, or set the Balrog to, because he'll be sleeping. But that's quite difficult to do. The best way of doing it is probably returning a settlement holding to Wilderness in the Struggle region. That gives us +10. There is also a +3 yearly drift over to it. And also choosing calming actions in character events will give us +3 as well. Active, there's a lot of things that trigger active. Pretty much just existing triggers active stuff. Mining expeditions, declaring war as an attacker, being declared war upon as a defender. Also does it constructing any building, holding a feast, engaging in enraging actions in character events, and completing a raid against an involved ruler. That's quite tough. There are 2 struggle endings. Only one of them is one that we can actually interact with, because the serve Balrog option is only available if you're an orc, which is kind of cool. But we are going to go for kill the Balrog, and we're going to make that our main goal for this campaign, for this series. There will be kind of some stretch objectives, which I'll talk about in a moment. But killing the Balrog is going to be the main goal. However, even if we're successful, we can still end up dying doing this. So I'll just have a read through the effects. You will attempt to slay the Balrog. The following will affect your success chance up to a cap of 50%. Having high prowess and martial. How much of the struggle region you control. Having an elven friend. Now, I don't know if that stacks, like having multiple elven friends helps, or having just one elven friend if that's it. If anybody knows, feel free to let me know. Having the Helm of Durin artifact. If you are unsuccessful, you will die. If you are successful, you may still die. And the following will happen. The struggle for Moria will end. You'll gain 2,500 prestige. You will get the Kingdom of Moria title. You will gain the nickname Bane of Durin's Bane. And you will gain a mythical Balrog Slayer Legend Seed. And Durin, the Dynasty of Durin, which we're obviously a part of, will gain 1,500 renown, and it will increase the level of splendor by 1. Requirements: you need at least 30 prowess. You need to have a friend of Elven or Maya culture whose prowess is 30 or above, and you need to be involved with the struggle for Moria and have the current phase be dormant. So that's what we're aiming towards as our primary objective, our primary goal for this series, to form the Kingdom of Moria through that event. Past that, I might see if we're still enjoying it and we still want to carry on the run a bit further, depends on how long it takes. We might push ahead to form the Empire title, the High Kingdom of the Misty Mountains, which stretches the full length and breadth of the Misty Mountains, all the way up to Gundabad in the north, and all the way down just shy of Isengard. Isengard is de jure Gondor, because it was their outpost that was gifted. Was it? I don't know if it was gifted directly to Saruman or if it was gifted to some of the local folk of the land, and then Saruman took it over or what have you. Right. The other thing I want to do before we get cracking is go to the barber shop and set you in some true Dwarven armor. Steel, gold, or bronze. We're going to go for steel and apply those changes. Right. Let's have a quick little look at Balin. There he is. Age 236. Dwarves become adults, I think, at age 40, and they can be married from age 70, although that doesn't seem to always happen. I think I've been able to marry ones much younger than that, so I don't know if that's kind of a little bit bugged or what have you. But yeah, rough age of maturity is apparently 40. We are a charismatic negotiator, Alcatar, a diplomat, shrewd, hale, and quick. Looking pretty decent so far. We do have some items we can equip. The Axe of Durin, which gives us plus 17 prowess. And Durin's Helm, which is really good for gaining us a butt ton of renown, actually. Although we don't get to choose the Dynasty legacies, do we? No. Oh, there's a unique one. Oh, I didn't even realize that. Oh, that's amazing. So he's going to probably start spending that, surely. You're not the Dynasty head, so you cannot... Oh, that's cool, though. Yeah, we definitely want to go through all that, then. Resource mine buildings, gold income plus 25%. That's mad. That's amazing. That's really good all through that. Wowza. Yeah, so we've got those two equipped. That will boost our stats. He is the Dynasty head because Dynasty head is the strongest, isn't it? Maximum strength does that. It's going to take us a very long time to ever match the strength of them, so we're not going to be able to do that. In terms of our lifestyle, now he started off as a diplomat. He's got diplomat and he's got Alcatar. He's got befriend and confidence, which is really useful. I don't want to reset because I don't want to be stressed. I wish he had 1 point in Groom to Rule because that'd be useful. I'm almost tempted to actually leave him in this just to get Groom to Rule and then switch over to Stewardship. Now, in my previous test runs, I've gone through Marshal a little bit. But actually what we need a lot of early on is more gold. So I'm thinking that would be quite useful going for Stewardship. Oh my days, I didn't realize they added in... Oh my days, I didn't realize there was crafting as its own separate skill line. This is the first time I've seen this. How did I not see this before? That's amazing. Because, yeah, there's crafting in this, by the way. I haven't tried it because I haven't got far enough, but there is crafting. Oh, that's sick. We could get we need to have a Tim the Enchanter. Excavator. Rare finds. That's good for a mining expedition, which would make a lot of sense. Mining expedition cost and succession. That's really good. Oh, this is good because we're actually going to want to be spread out across loads of different across a load of different lifestyle focuses. That's cool. I like that. I like that. Groom to Rule. Let's do it. Just to get Groom to Rule, then we're going to switch to Stewardship. Can't change focus again for 5 years, though. So we will switch after 5 years. Council positions. We've got Ori, who, yeah, he's chicken slow. And we've got Oin, who is our diplomat for now. Although he would be a much better steward. Well, you would be a terrible one. Who else have we got available for us? No one. No one else is available. Okay, we need some people. My Lore Master is called Gandalf. It's not the right Gandalf, but he's called Gandalf. Amazing. Right, we need to get some... Have we got a good physician? Yes, you are very good at it. In you go. Boom. Have we got any courtiers that we can marry in or anything? My courtier... Oh, that is a fine beard on that lass. Oh, she is hideous, though. My court... Why can't I use you as a marshal? Do you have to be landed? You have to be landed, maybe? No, surely not. You'll be one of my knights, though, surely. No. Maybe I need to let it play out for a sec. I'm going to unpause it just so we get this because we get the Lord of Moria. Balin of the company of Thorin Oakenshield has set out on a grand quest once more to reclaim the ancient dwarven capital of Khazad-dùm from the orcish stragglers that crawled out of their caverns once more after their fateful battle of Azan-Nublizar. Setting forth from Erebor with a great company of dwarves against the wishes of King Dain, Balin travelled south and then west along the Old Forest Road, passing through danger and strife beneath the boughs of Mirkwood, before finally emerging and facing a fierce fight to gain entry to Khazad-dùm. However, in recent years, the company's fortunes have turned. Parties go missing in the depths of the Misty Mountains, miners' corpses turn up lacerated, and new colonists from Erebor have slowed to a trickle, and it's rumoured that in the depths lurk goblins waiting for the expedition to misstep. Seeking guidance, Balin plans to gaze into the depths of the Mirrormere, which we've already read that bit on the main menu. May the cold waters of the Khazad-dùm guide me, so we can go alone, or I can go with Ori and Oin. Let's go with my friends. We also need to get married, and again, seeing as I've played this a little bit, I know who I'm going to go for, and it's this lassie, Iri Gorin, which will give us an alliance with the Delving of Nordinbad. It's not a lot, but our quality of fighters very much helps against the huge hordes of goblins in the area and makes their numbers count for nothing. So that's what we'll do there. Let's get that marriage proposal done. A few knights we could inherit. We could invite some knights, so let's do that because that could give us some good useful characters. Get married and go delving. The dwarf life for me. And we've got a unit of these guys are skirmishers. Kraban Azgith. We can also get these elite archer cavalry units, which are a size of 10, but very, very powerful. Definitely want some of them at some point. We can get some Signin Baruch. We can get some Clethuther Spearmen. They're very strong. These guys are bonkers powerful. We can get some Zarin Shather. Some archers and mangonels and onagers. I wouldn't mind getting some of these in, to be honest. Another unit of heavy infantry. Yeah, a unit of heavy infantry would be nice. I just don't know if I can afford it this early on. Or consider actually increasing their size. That's, I think, what I might do. I might increase their size, first of all. But I also want to save some money to colonize this wilderness straight away. Because I want to start... because these areas that are wilderness areas, you have to be directly adjacent to them to start claiming them. And then you need to clear out the collapsed buildings in them before you can then start building them. And then eventually you can convert it into a full settlement, not just a colony, not just an outpost. So yeah, we're gonna colonize that one with the rest of our gold. I'm gonna station you guys here for now. I can create an accolade. Yes, I can. Ori, you're a good fighter, so yeah. Vanguard. Create new Vanguard, which you actually get to create at rank 3, and mentor. Yeah, that's really nice. Create that accolade. Boom. Lovely. A successor. Search for a worthy successor as well. That gives us loads of new characters coming in straight away. A fresh start. There's lots of events early on for this. There's a lot of reading involved to start with, but it gets us going nicely. The children of Mahal. I was born among the children of Mahal, adopted children of Iru, the steadfast dwarves. Our father shaped us in the dark times, and as such, we are hardier than men and more resilient to illness and corruption. We are long-lived and slow to bloom. We consider our youths to be no more than children until the age of their majority at 40, and that it is inappropriate to marry before the age of 70. I think you can, I'm wondering if that means you can marry before the age of 70, but there's like a negative modifier on like the success chance of the marriage going through if you do it before they're 70. Maybe. Dwarves of both genders wear beards since birth, and a dwarf without a beard is the subject of much shame and mockery. Khazad-dùm is our sacred language devised by the Maker himself. It is never spoken in front of non-dwarves and is reserved for ancient law and solemn gatherings. In everyday life, we adopt the language of our closest neighbours and business partners. Though we do not fear the sun like orcs, we are most comfortable beneath the ground, where we carve holes in the living rock. Many of our ancestral homes have been destroyed, and now is the time to reclaim them. Baruch Khazad, Khazad e Manu. Tell me my future, O wise one. Ooh, yes, join my court. Come experience the future with me. Also, you get to be a... Oh, that's my knight. Oh, now we've got them all. Now we've got them all. You're a fantastic steward. So sorry, Ori. In you go. Spy Master, we got a good stabby boy. We've got Willy. Got some Willy in there. In you go, Willy. And Marshall. It's also my steward. It's going to have to be Dagfin. For now, at least. Do that. Disrupt schemes. Collect taxes just for the moment, although we will eventually want you on increased development in the county here, because now we need... Actually, yeah, I forgot. It's instant when you claim it. We've got the Hall of 1,000 Pillars now added to us. What we want to do is this. Found a delving, which we need to remove the colonization blockers, which are these bits. The collapsed ceilings need to be upgraded to be reinforced ceilings, and the flooded tunnels need to be upgraded to drained tunnels. Now, they don't cost anything. They just take a lot of time to do, so we need to crack on with that straight away. So let's start doing that. 12 years. Then we need to get our development up to level 3, and we need to upgrade the settlement to a bustling colony. Now, you do get some income when you upgrade through the quiet villages to the lonely towns to the bustling colony. But yeah, it takes time and gold to do to establish yourself in any of these wilderness lands and to secure more regions. But securing more regions should help us out against the Balrog. So that is why we are going to expand, although it will also make the Balrog angry with us. We can declare war against the goblins around us, but we need to build up our strength a fair bit. If we do take it, we also... I'm pretty sure that when we take it, it returns it to the wilderness by default. At least that's what people have said it does. If we are ever in need of gold, we can actually wage war to reduce development, which will reduce the development of our place, but it will also give us a decent chunk of gold. So we'll get 81 gold by doing this war, but I think we need to be a bit more powerful before we go after that. Yeah, so you can only clear one of those blockers at once. You have to wait until the other one is cleared, so it takes, yeah, 24 years to clear. A long, long time. Can I change the lawmaster? Oh, I can change the lawmaster. Oh, yeah, you should definitely be my lawmaster. Wow. Yeah, okay, you're going to have to be the lawmaster because that's incredible. Although, I mean, I don't really know. What else do you do? I don't need to fabricate claims, to be fair. Just need some more piety. I don't know if that's that important, to be honest. Gandalf is actually 11, which is the same as that. So that works out. Let's do it anyway. It's fine. Gandalf the re-employed as my marshal. A wedding celebration. Yeah, who pays for their own wedding? Give us some gold. Thank you. Off we go to the castle of the Mirrormere, which we'll want to colonize eventually as well. A knight has arrived. Ooh, yes, a good knight. My guest, let's get you married to one of my lasses, to Frosty. Frosty, the matrilineal. Boom. That means you'll stay around. And I wonder if I can also make you the recipient successor. I can, once he's accepted a proposal from me. Oh, dear God. We have visited the Mirrormere. I go alone, an aged dwarf stooped from stress and cares. If my beard was not already white, it would assuredly be now, once it had shown such promise. Making my way down the vale, I come at last to the Khaled Zaram, whence Durin gazed into silent and still. Gazing into its clear, cold depths, my mind turns desperate for a solution. Do I see a hint of the ancient stars set in a mighty crown? A sign, or perhaps a figment of my tired mind? Yet suddenly the tranquility is broken by a terrible noise. Rising, I behold from the southeast a band of orcs rushing up the vale, bows and arrows in their hands and wargs among their ranks. Ice fills my veins as I make for the great gate. Yet my armor takes many arrows. Finally, one finds a chink in it, and I fall to my knees. But scant feet from the gate, my loyal companions are rushing forth to face the foe. I feel faint. May Mahal have mercy on us all. Forgive the foolishness of a wayward son. So, I can go, Dane, you were right, and I die, and the expedition is destroyed, and that would actually be a game over for us right now. Or I can go, Gah! And Ori Durin dies, and Oin Durin dies, my two companions that I brought with me because they've rushed out to save me, dying in the attempt. I do gain severely injured. There is still a 15% chance that I die, which has happened. Brace yourselves, boys and girls. Here we go. Hold on to your beards. Ah! We survive, but alas, our wonderful cousin Oin has died, our great renowned physician. Oin was slain in battle. Surely also Ori was also slain. Yes, he was. Yes, he was. We need a new Chancellor now. We'll choose that after this event message. Though I live, it is not without injury or cost. Many warriors and friends who trusted me lie slain at the gates and in the halls. Yet more ill news is to come. The orc band we defeated, says the scouts, was but the vanguard of a great host of orcs. We had thought them defeated, but it seems they were merely biding their time. I am filled at once with dread, doubt, and self-contrition at my folly. Yet I do not let it show, for who shall lead if not I? I am the Lord of Moria, and if today shall be my dying one, then I shall die as one. With grim faces, my loyal followers set to work preparing for the worst. Drums. Drums in the deep. They are coming. This triggers a triple threat war from these three over here. It's always actually three slightly different ones actually as well, I've noticed, which is good to see. Chancellor, we need a new Chancellor because we just lost our last one. I can assign you in there. Let's do it. We are severely injured as well, so we need to heal that. So we need a new position. You're actually potentially good. Yes. Point you, my Law Master. Might as well. He doesn't have a position trait, but I assume he'll gain it over time. Relationships. Yet with my wife. Speaking of relationships, I should start getting some elven friends. So let's go visit Galadriel and say, hello. Let's be friends. 100% success chance. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. A knight has arrived as well. This new, yet you're all married. That's fine. I think I can make you the, no, can I not? Oh, the inactive ones. Oh, a point. Yeah, here we go. There we go. Because that one has Vanguard, which will make my... where is it? Where can I see the... Oh, here we go. Rank 1. It's max size of heavy infantry regiments +2 and makes heavy infantry more effective. So when I can, I wouldn't mind creating the Sigyn Barut, but we need a lot of gold for that. We need a lot of gold for that. Ongoing colonies, 1 out of 2 holdings. Yeah, so I can get a few... I could get another one, actually. I could actually colonize Durin's Hall as well. Or the Endless Stair. Stress loss, that helps with that, actually. That's quite good. Or we could go for the East Gate. The Bridge of Durin. Or we could go for... no, it can't be colonized. Oh, yeah, I don't actually... It looks like it's attached, but it's not. It's this bit. Castle of the Crumbling Halls. There's some nice looking headphones. Thank you. They're the NZXT relay ones. Very, very comfy. Can't hear a thing. Very good at noise cancelling. Yeah, I don't know if I should. I don't know if I would... It's risky to keep colonizing stuff, but also we need to crack on and get a load of stuff, because otherwise we're going to be in trouble. Kind of feel like I should push for it with my remaining gold. I also do need to raise my army, and I'm going to ask my ally to come act in our defense. That needs a worthy successor. We can't seek another one yet. I'm going to risk it. I'm going to claim it, and I'm going to start clearing this as well. I'm going big. So I've got 2 colonies. I can't try and colonize anywhere else now. If I go here and try and do it, I don't have 100 gold. Yeah, I don't have 100 gold. I don't know if it'll let me do it anyway and go over my limit. I wonder what happens if it just grays it out and I can't choose it. I guess we'll see when we've got 100 gold again. If we get 100 gold again. We can call my... Yeah, come support all 3 of those wars against me right now. I've arrived back home. My regency has ended. Good, good, good. Ally joins the war, which means we can bring you in for the 3rd and final one. They are all the way up here. In fact, can't I... Oh, too far away to interact with. You're my heir, actually. Dwalin of the Golden Hall, which I didn't realize initially. I was like, oh, it's all in Erebor, is it? No, you've got Erebor in the center, and then you've got each of the castles around it. Each of the counties around it, which form the whole duchy title, is just that one little spot on the map, but it's made up of all those castles, all those individual counties, which is super duper cool. There's Dane Ironfoot. It's Thorin. The Mansion of Erebor. Which, yeah, they have the Iron Hills as well, obviously, to the east. Plenty of land there. Obviously, Dale beneath. King Bane of Dale. Bard the Bowman. He managed to fire a black arrow into the dragon's only weak spot, on its belly. Oh, look. Who's this handsome-looking Legolas chap? Yeah, we haven't gone around to see all the different characters, have we? A quick little looky. Denethor, very well modelled. Sauron himself. He's a bit of a strong boy, but he's upset by the loss of the ring. The ring actually isn't a feature in the game yet. Apparently, the next update to this mod will add in a dedicated ring event or way to interact with it. I didn't realize you had this, which is like a group of, I'm assuming, are they dwarves? Druedain. But yeah, they're dwarves, or they're halflings, or something in between. Looks like you have no eye. Oh, your eyes were closed. But yeah, they have this, they're a protectorate of the Stewards of Gondor in the Druedain forest. The Druedain are reclusive people living in the isolated pockets of a forest throughout and on the borders of the realms in exile. A portion of them lived in Numenor in the Second Age before returning to Middle-earth as the shadow fell upon the land of gift. They Though they are a simple folk, they are honourable and wise in their own way. It's nice. Wilderness, the Riddermark. There he is. Rest in peace, Bernard. Rest in peace. Theoden of the Rivermark. Saruman the White. We have Dol Amroth down here as well. We have the mighty Prince Adrihil II. And his heir, Lord Imrahil. In the test run I did to see if the mod was stable earlier, I got up to like, I think 165 years in. And Imrahil had taken over. He'd gained the title of Prince Imrahil the Handsome, but he had leprosy. So his face was horribly disfigured. The Shire. Hobbiton. Oh, look, who's there? It's Master Bilbo of Hobbiton. And he has a child, Frodo. Frodo Baggins. Wonderful. I wonder if there's a Samwise Gamgee about. Perhaps somewhere. Perhaps somewhere. Oh, and look, who's this chap? Aragorn II. I have a good feeling about you. I have a good feeling. I think you'll do well. Ah, you have the Shards of Narsil. The Ring of Barahir. Lovely stuff. All right. Prepare for war. Drums. Drums in the deep. Accolade successor found. Nice. Oh, we already had... Ah, it hadn't fired yet. Brilliant. Perfecto. Doesn't serve as a knight. My courtier. He's joined Gimli. What I need to do is... You're 13. We need to... Is that the current one? No. I need to tell my steward... Oh, there we go. No, there we go. Yeah, you guys should be forbidden. If I recruit you, how much does it cost? Or, can I marry you in? Yes. Wonderful. There you go, Gimli. Job done. Is Boromir drinking Yorkshire tea? That is a big question that we can easily answer. He is robust. He's reckless. He's an aspiring blade master. He's not drinking any tea. Does he have tea on him, though? He has the Great Horn of Gondor, though. Lovely. And how's his brother? Valamir. Cannot marry. Hail, quick. Numenorian descent. He has no inventory. Does, I can say, what do you have? You have the Rod of the Stewards. Nice. Give him a darn good rodding. Another knight has arrived. Oh, and we have our first battle. But our quality will show through the enemy's numbers. Just levy trash, although you guys have... do you have some snagger stalkers? Yeah. They're alright. They're not incredible. We're still holding our own. They came to raid us. I would say they're not at war. They've come to raid. We do get raided a lot. We need to try and avoid being raided. Kind of another reason why I wanted to create these two other areas is because then it gives us more land to raise our army on. Oh, we got defeated. Seriously? That's not good. Ruh-roh. I thought we were winning, son. No, we did win. Did we win? Oh, yeah, we did. I'm looking at the wrong... I was like, that doesn't look like us. It's because there isn't a dwarf model on the map or, like, orcs. Oh, no, they look orky, actually. We don't look dwarven, though. Oh, I was going to say, come on. The knights are right. Oh, you are slow, but that You definitely get to stay. Can I arrange a marriage? I think I've married everyone. Dang it. I can't recruit you. Nuts. Oh, you're a miner as well. That'd be so useful. That'd be very useful. They're coming in to help us out, which is good. Who's that? Oh, they're fighting against one another. Oh, yeah, they are. He's trying to expand his realm, and the other goblin says no. I realise we haven't even got through like a whole year of the game yet. Let's crack on. Nickname. Oh, my liege. Have you heard what they're calling you? My knight Gimli says to me. They call you Balin the Strong. Spectacular, is it not? I can get used to this name. I am Balin the Strong. Well, the wider world considers you capable of cracking rocks with your teeth. Someone please heal me. Enter scheme to befriend Galadriel because we've become friends. Huzzah. Wonderful. Let's go be friends with Elrond as well. Hi, Elrond. Where was... we looked for him again previously, didn't we? Where is Glorfindel? But I much desire to speak with you. I think someone said he's a vassal of... Yeah, vassal of Elrond. So we'll go and be friendly with him because he's a Balrog slayer. Don't know if he'll help us out in this, but maybe he will. Generational belligerence has been unlocked. Okay, is that a... Have they spent... Renown? I think they've spent Renown. Friend of the twin sons. Like flies around 2 pots of honey. Good. Good. We can take a look at our dynasty. Go there. There. Legacies. Oh, he's gone through warfare. Wow, rapidly. House of Warriors. And generational belligerence. I mean, that is fine. I'm okay with you improving our military stuff. I would honestly love for you to go through the Khazad stuff, because that's the unique stuff for us. But you know, I'll take whatever you're offering. You get the minor trait by starting a mining expedition. Yes, you do. But we don't have enough gold for that just yet. Ends my scheme because we're friends. Let's go be friendly with Glorfindel. Ooh, negotiate a defensive alliance. Oh, that's cool. Some defensive alliances would be good. That would help massively because of my diplomacy. Yeah, befriend that. And do I have that option with Galadriel? Because she's got quite the host. Not yet. Because I'm at war, but if I'm no longer at war, then I might have a chance there. That could be good. Call to action. Friend loses progress. I don't want to take some stress this early on. It's very, very bad. Oh, yay. I actually thought the next thing I should do is probably seduce my wife. Will we have an heir? Squire tradition. Yeah, he's spending all the renown on the warfare stuff. Groom to rule. That's why I stuck with diplomacy. That's what we want to get there for children. I then want to switch over to this, but I can't switch lifestyles until 3005, so in 3 more years. It's a slow start, this, but we'll get going. Redoubled efforts. Eventually, something will come up. Yeah, I don't want to be stressed. Healing. Oh, nice. I've gone from severely wounded to wounded. Wonderful. That's what we want. Oh! I didn't even see that we got this. Restore Durin's throne. The original throne of Durin was simple, carved from the very mountain itself. When the Great Hall was excavated, legend says that upon it, Durin could commune with Ziraxigil and even Mahal himself. As the Longbeards grew in number and prosperity, the throne too grew, becoming ever larger and grander, set upon a great dais. Beneath it were thrones for the queen as well as the princes of Durin's folk. It was adorned with the most splendid jewels of mithril, ancient wood from the depths of the greenwood, and marvelous colourful stones from the distant reaches of the world. The glorious throne was destroyed in the awakening of the Balrog, which would broke no such place of authority in this realm. Yet legend says that the original throne endured, scorched and stripped of ostentation, awaiting the day when Durin would return to it. Durin's Hall gets a special building slot for the throne of Durin. Amazing. The development level in Durin's Hall will change by +5. The delving in Durin's Hall will be upgraded 2 levels. If it cannot be upgraded 2 levels, for every level it would otherwise be upgraded, Durin's Hall will receive 5 development. Your level of fame must be at illustrious, and you must have at least one of these. Title the Misty Mountain Empire or the Durin's Folk Empire title. Oh wow. So you have to have one of the Empire titles. Well, that gives us a new objective for this series. I need 2 kingdom titles to create Durin's Folk. Yeah, that'll be alright. Or I need to hold the Empire of the Misty Mountains. I could probably get 2 kingdom titles in there, I'd have thought. That's cool. Okay, that's the new goal. I realised why that never came up before is because I never took Durin's Hall. I never colonised it in my previous attempts at this. But now that makes perfect sense. That's really cool that you've got those little bits in there. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Spot on. That's the goal then. That's the goal. What's in a name? A child. A daughter. A Durin. I think we'll go for something else. Amethystia. Much better. I like it. Can you sense a theme yet? Befriend the dance. It was a good day, Glorfindel. Wonderful. Which other dwarves? Actually, no, I don't want to do that. I want to go and say 62. We are at war, so we don't need, I don't need to make you like us a little bit more ambitious. Level of splendor of the dynasty. Difference in military strength. I mean, I might as well be friendly with your husband then. Oh, no, I can do it with you. Oh, you have a much smaller force. I'm limited on the number of alliances I can do. I wonder about Elrond. Elrond will accept. That's a reasonable force to have. Let's just go ahead with that. But also, Celeborn, let's be friends, bud. How can't we be friends? Balin's high diplomacy is pulling it off. A strange noise. Ooh, could it be my birthday? And look, it's my friends. Do I want the biggest gift, the medium-sized one, or good things come in small packages? Twitch chat, I'll let you decide which birthday present I open. Twitch chat have voted, and as we are small boys ourselves, we's going for the small package. Here we go. A taper of Incanus. I mean, that is absolutely terrible. I'm definitely destroying that for some gold. Thanks. Needs to build some new upgrades in the capital, dwarves, elves. Martial study, 5 years, +1. Studying interests. I can always relax instead. No, go for that. I gain some new insights. Respect and admiration. He will be impressed by my mighty feats. Prestigious image. Focus on Celeborn's accomplishments. Admired feats for 2 years. No, he'll be mightily impressed by my feats. Let's just go check that thing. Isn't amazing. Health, a small boost. It's worth 80 gold. I've got fine health. So I'm all good. Oh, and I lost mine being wounded. That's nice. Yeah, destroy that. Bye-bye. Don't tell them I just destroyed their gift. What have we got? We've got the household garden. The fungal farm is rather useful. Gives us more levies, which is nice. I am going to go for the Dwarven Terrace farm, I think it was. Yeah, because it increased my levy size and gets us a good amount of extra income, which is what we need right now. Give us more to our garrison. That's fine. Then for these, you need more gold. For that, that's holding tax. For the craft tool, we could get... Actually, that's more taxes straight away. And holding tax. How does that scale up? Quite a bit. Quite a lot, in fact. There's so many things I want to build, actually. We've got some really nice building lines. Craft guilds. For that, we need the Toolmakers Guild. This is really good. The arms storage gives us loads more levies and more strength. That's going to be really important, but then does start costing us. But up to like tier 5, that's great. An extra 500 levies. Big fan of that. But for that we need Toolmakers, which is, yeah, Toolmakers Guild here, which is actually building construction time. Reducing that, that's quite good. Probably should get that in sooner rather than later, but right now I just want anything that's going to be a straight up modifier for gold income. That also increases supply limit and gives us an increase to levy size. So I'm going to go for the Dwarven Terrace Farm. The wars aren't won, but we're just going to let them tick down. That's all we need to do, really. The dance, befriend. The quarry line is also good, yes. The Dwarven Quarry is construction cost reduction. It's another one to have as a good background one to get lots of other things built, which me, even just to start with 15% off is good. 25% off is pretty good. I think maybe like up to that 50% off, and then you don't need to worry about it. The only thing is we only have 4 slots. But yeah, probably going for some kind of modifier like that next would be good. I think. We've got that. Well, what have we got here? We got stale air. How do we? Oh, make it breathable air. That makes sense. That only takes 5 years to clear. Oh, that's good actually. That's good. We've got that in 8 years. You've got 8 years left as well, and I'm assuming. Oh, you know, it was just those two, wasn't it? Yeah, both of them on the same thing. Cool, 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 cool. Watching the darkness. 10% chance I get a lunatic. Oh, come on, please no. Please no. I'm not a loon. Good. Good, good, good. That one has ended. Enforced demands. Oh, he gives me some gold as well. That's nice. Boom. Quarry line is used to upgrade delving line, which gives massive buffs and more slots. Okay, so we're upgrading this. Additional building slots. Right. Yeah, okay. We'll get the quarry next then, for sure. Once this is built in 2 years, we'll definitely get the quarry in there. I should be able to switch to stewardship soon as well, which will also be good. That's going to give me a little bit of gold. Boom. You'll need it in every province. Well, I guess you'll need it in every province if you want to get things done quickly. Oh! Concerned for my current war? Celeborn has paid out of his own treasury to aid my efforts. Oh, Celeborn! Oh, is it because we're both called the Strong? Strong guys got to stay together. I is not strong, though. I is squishy. Couldn't be more thankful. Amazing. Celeborn. Invalidated. Disband all. We need to be wary, though, if we get a raid occurring. So I'm actually going to move that point there. I know I could place separate ones, but they always typically tend to come for that because that's our main holding. But actually, we've technically only got 1 holding and 2 colonies right now. Yeah, our income is looking good. A few knights. Oh my. Oh, can I recruit you? Hang on. You cost 105. I'd love you, but I'm not that crazy for you. Have I got a lassie free at all? My daughter. Takes a while to mature as well, doesn't it? Arrange betrothal. I don't really understand the difference here between betrothal and marriage. Like, betrodhal's promising that they will get married, right? But I think, is it like doubled over? It doesn't quite work in the mod. I don't know. Test the water with betrothal. Then they decide to marry or not. Oh, right. So they're committed and they'll stay in the courts. Is that will they come to my court with a betrothal or not? Actually, because that'd be a useful way of then not having to commit to it. Heart of the family, flatterer, befriend scheme power. I mean, that is very. I mean, we've already got like plus 100 with it anyway. So I'm gonna go for just improving relations with close family actually. But we're gonna switch now next year. When can we switch? I think we could switch now. Boom. 2 stewardship. We are going to go for, yeah, increasing our stewardship +3, and we're going to go for all the gold, please. As much as I want to keep on domain taxes, something that's quite important for us is to be upgrading the development to get it to 3. So that's what I'm going to have you do now, because it takes a while to do. Do I have a better chancellor available? No. Challenge to a board game. I'm going to decline right now because I'm not really stressed. You lose some opinion, but we're otherwise okay. Be aware, my daughter is not my heir. No, that is true. You know what I should probably do? I think it's time to seduce the wife. Let the dwarven hanky-panky begin. Actually, we haven't done a check-in on how the Balrog's going. Oh dear, he's going very active. 50 out of 150, and dormant is only 18 out of 150. I feel like... Oh, wow, you've got a lot of troops. Yeah, I feel like I should take a bit of land from you, boy. But I don't have an active... I only have defensive alliance. Oh, hang on. Is that propose a full-on alliance? Is that because we're such good friends? Galadriel, yeah, what happened to propose... It said defensive alliance before, didn't it? But that's a full fat alliance, right? Right? Tell her that my wife's beard is fine, or fine. It is a fine beard, to be fair. Yes, have a lovely picnic. Yeah, well, it used to say defensive alliance, didn't it? Do I actually, didn't I propose one with him? Allied. Oh, defensively allied. Yeah. Oh, since when is that? Is defensive alliances a base game thing that I've just never noticed because I never do diplomacy? What is my current limit of alliances as well? Is there a way to check? I probably shouldn't build... I know I shouldn't build so much. It does anger the Balrog, but I also want to expand so that I'm not constantly getting wrecked by the Goblins. Defensive alliance is not base game. Okay. I know. I'm risking it. I'm risking it by building so much. But I kind of feel like we need to get a good, decent start, because otherwise we'll just sit here for ages. Something unusual, especially red, but what is she? She is a resentful paragon. A shell to remind her of our first meeting. Let's go for that. So that works out. Oh no, bad impressions. Right. That's nearly built. Yeah, I mean, I'd love an alliance with Galadriel, but we're not going to get one because our difference in the military strength and her current amount of alliances. I could get one with her husband, with his troops. But I think what I'm going to do is get one with Elrond. Because that's 1,000. Could propose an alliance with him as well. Or Aragorn. Which... Would that take over when he becomes king? I don't know. Oh, look at Isengard expanding. I think we'll bring this first episode to a close for the YouTube peeps in a sec. But we'll end with a quick little look at the map and see who's done what. Okay, I'm just thinking, because that might now be enough for me to declare war and press against them, pulling Elrond into the mix. Even though we'll have less troops. I mean, can I still propose an alliance here? I already have one proposed... Oh, I can only have one proposed alliance. Right, that's the diplomacy thing, isn't it? Without doing it through marriage. So I can have one. I mean, it's never gonna break. Well, it's always good to be allied with Elrond, right? That's happy. I think we're going to try a war. And hopefully we've got enough quality to break them. That is my hope. So let us prepare to declare war as our adventure continues. But for those on YouTube, this is going to be the end of our first episode, which I hope you very much have enjoyed. A quick little look at the map so far. There's not been a huge amount of change. We'll just pause briefly. Gondor and Mordor, surprise, surprise, are battling out over Ithilien along the river line there. The Riddermark is also in that war defending. How much Sauron have? 19,000 versus 19,000. Theoden rides to Gondor's aid. Meanwhile, the shadow of Isengard stretches ever on as Saruman builds up quite a big host there. He's going after them. Hobbits, what's happening there? Oh, there's a war against his tyranny. Oh no, the hobbits are in revolt. Rutrow, Lyndon's looking pretty... Actually, yeah, I should try and befriend you, shouldn't I? You would be a good one. Old Círdan, the shipwright. Erebor's looking fine. Don't know if they've got any active wars. Forced submission of a tributary state. Dale's trying to force them to bend the knee. Okay. Okie dokie. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Run. Assuming that's Run, right? The Golden Realm. The Dorwinian. So like they always get crushed in Third Age. Oh yeah, wow, look at that. Look at that strength. Very powerful. You are under Sauron. Yeah. You have an empire, but Sauron is your suzerain lord. Okay. So yeah, that's the map so far. Looking pretty normal. What's this over here? Oh, no, can't see it. Over off in the distance. Love that you got a bit of Valinor over here. Look at you lot. If sailed west, may not inherit heritage titles. Can you do anything over here? I don't know. Just chilling. Just having a great time. Away from everyone else. Gondor's holding pretty well. Denethor looks pissed. Right, well, those on YouTube, join us for the next exciting episode of our Balin expedition quest for Moria. Until the next one, take care and ciao for now.